Hello guys and gals of the internet, it is the Simulcast of YouTube, Mixer.com and Twitch TV. We are finally here. Welcome to the final game in the Deadrising Marathon, Deadrising 4 for the Xbox One. Of course, just like all the other games. And what will probably be the final ever Deadrising game. Because unfortunately, it was announced a couple of days ago or so that Capcom Vancouver, who were involved in the development of I think all the Deadrising games except the first one, they closed down recently. So unfortunately, this might be the last Deadrising game ever, unless they pull a Devil May Cry. Capcom themselves, I think it's separate development teams. So Capcom themselves could do what they did with Devil May Cry and actually bring back the series entirely. But that seems very unlikely because unfortunately, Deadrising 3 and 4 were by far the worst games in the series to a lot of fans, with Deadrising 4 literally being the final nail in the series coffin. Basically, no one likes this game, no one likes the new Frank West, and yeah, we're about to check it out for the first time. That's about all I know of this game. I don't know anything else, so we're about to find out what all the hoopla was about when this game first came out. Well, what a crazy couple of months it's been. 2 months ago, if you had told me a few months ago, maybe before 2016, that I would have done a Deadrising marathon in 2 months, over the course of 2 months on YouTube, I would have never believed you. Because, like I said at the beginning of the first game's playthrough, I hated the game when it first came out, and I never picked up the subsequent games afterwards. Basically, Deadrising 1 I just did not like it, the way it worked, the difficulty, anything. I just didn't like any of it. So if you had told me before 2016 that I'd be doing an entire Deadrising marathon in 2 years later, I would have never believed you in a million years. But here we are. And I think it is fair to say that my opinion of the series has been kind of flipped 180, to be honest. I actually find it a lot more of an enjoyable series than I did the first time I played it. Now, don't get me wrong. Every game has its flaw. Like I said, with Deadrising 1, it was the escorting. Deadrising 2 was the enemy AI. Deadrising 3 was the fact that it be more of a failed experiment than anything else. And according to everyone, Deadrising 4 is just the game in general. Like, why does it even exist? It's coming full circle, in a way, that, you know, we're going back to Willamette and we're playing as Frank West again. It's just not really how you remember it, and I guess we're about to find out. I will be fair, I will judge the game for myself. I do have a lot more experience with the Deadrising series now, so I kind of, whereas I don't have the same connection as probably a lot of people, I do have a bigger connection than I ever would have done a few years ago. So Capcom Heroes mode available, as I guess what they're doing here is all the DLC, yes. That is because, just I think it was yesterday, Microsoft had another sale. Xbox are really consistent with their different sales at different days, and this one happens to be a Microsoft publisher sale, and this game's deluxe edition was at a very highly discounted price, so I thought, you know what, let's pick it up and take the opportunity to finish the Deadrising marathon and maybe the series for good. Who knows. Now there's a Christmas DLC and another DLC that changes like the way zombies and people look in the world, so I'm probably going to turn that off. First, Stocking Filter DLC. Excuse me, and EU Hard Out DLC. I guess we're going to turn those off. No festive DLC packs currently available. That's fine. So as you can see, I've got all the DLC, Capcom Heroes, the Super Ultra Deadrising 4 Mini Golf. What a fucking name in typical Capcom tradition. And Frank Rising. Now, from what I'm to believe, Frank Rising is the overtime of the game. Yes, that was one of the huge criticisms of this game, was that overtime mode wasn't actually in the game to begin with. It was paid DLC. And probably in typical Capcom fashion, it was already in the game, but you had to pay for it. Much like what Capcom do with almost any other game, to be honest. You all remember the Street Fighter Cross Tekken bullshit, where they had all the characters on the disc, you need to fucking pay for it. I did, because I actually liked Street Fighter Cross Tekken for the most part, but, you know, it is kind of bullshit. Cinematic mode, tutorial updates. Yeah, I think we'll have all these just on the default settings. I don't really want to mess with it. I don't know what any of it means, so that's what I usually do with games now. I just leave it. You know, it's probably for the best experience overall. Aim assist will turn off. I find it a bit of a hindrance, to be honest, so... controller... yeah, I think we're all good. Alright. Yes, there is multiplayer. I'm probably not even going to bother with it because, you know, the game's 2 years old. The game was critically panned, so probably no one's playing it anyway. Myself and Lady Tombo probably could do it, but honestly, because Lady Tombo does have the digital version of the game as well, but honestly, I don't think we're going to get anything out of it because no one's playing the game because everyone hates it. So, them's the breaks. So the old Nightmare prologue, Frank wins to win himself in Willamette View Mall, and not in good company, I think it said.
All they do
That's hella loud, and that's Carlito.
What the hell?
Aw, spit. So is this the mall that we were in?
Hey, who's there?
It might be. Yeah, there's the front gate, I think. Although I don't remember these stairs very much.
Hey, hold on.
Ah, look at that. It's the sledge saw for Deadrising 3. He's much slower than Nick is with it. What's this? What's going on? You missed out 3 days there, Capcom.
What the hell is this? The greatest hits of Frank West?
I know, right? Fuck. I pressed LB to sprint, I don't think it is. LB to aim now. That's start the bottom here, I think. Holy shit, this is loud. I need to turn up the decibels, Capcom. This is a sick weapon. I guess it's in, like a battery and tanks by the looks of it. I think that's kind of like the main opinion of this game is, or from at least what I could see, it looks like Deadrising 3 with Frank West in it. He wasn't in Deadrising 3.
Frank freaking West. I'm a goddamn hero. Yeah, I know. Not my greatest hit.
That's Jesse right there. This gun is sick. Fuck.
I don't need this. I have millions of fans who know my speakers.
Oops. I just wasted that.
Yeah, I may have overestimated by 4 or 6 zeros. So what?
Oh Jesus. The fucking chick that started it all. I need to run because I'm like almost dead. Oh god, it feels really weird. It really does, like instantly. Running through zombies is like different.
It was the fans. It was a conspiracy.
What?
All right. Can the demo reel. I've seen enough.
Oh man, that was sick.
All right, look, you know what? You've had your fun. Can I go now?
What's going on? Oh god! It's basically Zombie Frank from Deadrising 1. That's pretty sick. And it was all a dream, of course. Vicky Chu, her name is. Case Zero mini golf night. Frank had to pursue the specter of his younger self to escape a nightmare. Case Zero again? September 4th, 2021 at 8:32 p.m.
I was getting a medal from the president. When I went to go shake his hand, I tripped and kind of punched him. In the neck.
In the neck?
I tripped.
You sucker punched the president in the neck?
You just love making me look like an asshole, don't you? You know, you should have been a tabloid journalist.
Oh, screw you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Touchy subject. Both your parents were killed by tabloid journalists.
Ha
Where are we going anyway?
Yeah, about that.
Just
oh boy.
hear me out.
You said we were gonna go play mini golf.
Respectfully, Professor, I can't.
Literally
actually
has come full
for
circle.
that.
Back to Frank West, back to Willamette. Just not how you remember it.
Listen, there's this secret military
Oh,
base.
please, not
You know, in
another
more ways than
bullshit
one.
Website conspiracy.
It's not bullshit. They're doing illegal scientific research.
Turn the car around.
Human experiment.
Turn the car around.
Frank! Jeez, Frank!
Stop the car, bitch. Banshee, Colorado.
Have I
That's
ever
that's an Easter egg.
to return to Willamette?
It'll be fine. You need to relax.
Yeah, she says before the screaming starts.
Ugh. You're the one who always says that I take crap photos on my phone.
You do.
So, who better to learn than from a world-class photographer?
That's my camera.
Yeah, it was hanging in your closet.
Which was locked.
Not very well. Listen, the source says body bags
Vic,
going in and out.
apparently.
Rumors of human trials, abandoned missile site. Come on, Frank. How can you say no to this?
No.
Frank, this is our chance. Please.
All right, when I'm driving.
What? No, this is my car.
I knew that was going to happen. So yeah, as you can see, that was one of the big hooplas of the game. The fact that Frank West totally changed. You know, not just his voice actor, his whole, like, personality changed and everything. Basically, like I said at the beginning, no one liked the game, no one liked Frank West. The game really became a critical flop, to be honest. Which is kind of unfortunate. And I would have said that a few years ago. It's so unusual how my opinion of the series has been totally flipped by actually playing it and learning it.
Some ground rules. This is my story now.
What?
You are here to learn.
Remember 2 minutes ago, this was my story.
You are here to watch and learn how a real investigative journalist does his shit in the field. Nothing but his notes, his camera, and his fucking balls. You got it? Number 2. Your source said illegal human experimentation, which means there may be some shit you do not want to see.
Yeah.
If that happens, you will stay cool. You will get the notes, I'll take the pictures, we'll get the story, and we'll get out. You want to break the story?
Never that
the
easy.
Story to break you.
Got it.
Keep your eye on the prize, okay? All right. This goes well, you get the next one. Fist bump.
No.
Come on, just do it.
Do it.
Too cool for school, huh?
Damn it.
See, we got some work to do.
See,
Easy old mofo.
Frank and Deadrising 1 wouldn't have even done that. It's almost like they wanted to modernize him. I'm not really sure that that's a great idea.
Your contacts say how to get inside.
Yeah. There's a security card hidden in a shed somewhere.
All right then, here we go.
Fair enough. Alright. So, radar on the right,
There's a
PP, health,
I'll check
and
it. You
sprint
keep an
on the
eye out.
left? Is that stamina gauge down there? It might be.
Got it.
I'm assuming it is. Let's try it. Yeah, it is. LB to roll. That's really strange considering it was... No, RB to roll, sorry. It was LB on Deadrising 3. I'm probably going to keep doing that. Silo key card. Guess that's what we need.
Found it. Now what?
It opens a door nearby. Come on.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So pretty much like in Deadrising 3. A lot of this is Deadrising 3 with Frank West. I'm immediately noticing that. And considering Deadrising 3 was you know, everyone was really critical of how it even worked, you know, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Maybe this game was pretty much DOA, I'm guessing.